Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Monday, October 7th, 2024, post-market wrap-up. Again, as usual, lots of stuff to cover. Some of this is just too much, honestly, and we're going to have some fun laughing at it. But, I want to bring this to your attention right now, and a lot of you out here have reached out to me about this bomb hurricane. It's interesting. I was watching one of the outlets over here talking about that this is like almost unnatural what we're seeing here with the pace at with which this particular hurricane has strengthened. It's apparently only happened one other time in history. Anyway, look, man, I want to thank all of you for your thoughts and prayers. I am in the path of this thing. However, I am not in an evacuation zone. We'll see how this plays out. If I lose power, I obviously won't be able to do a video for you here. But look, man, a lot of people are going to die. There is no doubt about it from this freak of nature storm. Mitch, thank you. A lot of you believe that this is not natural, what we're seeing here. And weather manipulation, people, look, man, it's a real thing. You don't believe me? Look, don't believe a damn thing I ever say. Look it up for yourselves. Now, with the market today, with regard to this, you can't get away from two things right now. This bomb hurricane in the Middle East. War is expanding rapidly. Apparently, the retaliation by Israel on Iran is imminent, and the market doesn't like it. And you got these people, man. Justin, thank you. You got. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. This is how the markets ended the day. The Dow finished 0.97% lower. I mean, look at the nothing, but they're making such a big deal about this. This market needs to fall. Look. I'm going to tell you right freaking now. What am I going to say, man? We heard from Goolsbee creature today, which we'll talk about in a little moment, and he was floated out today, as they always do. This is what the Fed does. It seems like Goolsbee creature, vomitous mass, puke, subhuman. He's not human. You have to understand that. Fed always floats out these things whenever they want to jawbone the market. And what did he promise? I'm going to give you one guess. In fact, hold on a minute. Let me just listen, since we're on the topic here. Fed Goolsbee, this is I wrote some things here down. Fed's Goolsbee said nothing is going to alter the Fed's forecast that rates can come down by a lot. Can come down by a lot? They're going to make sure this happens. So what is he saying to the market? Don't worry, man. We're going to pump this market so full of easy money. And we're going to make the 1 and 2 percenters, like the people like Elon Musk, so absolutely invincibly rich. They're just going to be laughing at you. Because where's that wealth come from? It gets sucked right out of you. Because all this easy money that gets printed and created out of nothing, yeah, sure. It helps the 1 and 2 percenters, but you pay for it. We're paying for it right now. And just while we're on that topic, so our loving, caring representatives here, Elizabeth Warren and this other freak over here, demand that food and beverage CEOs stop shrinkflation, not inflation. You see, because if they said that, most people have no idea at all, no conception whatsoever of what entity is responsible for inflation. Is it presidents? Is it Congress? No, it's inflation is a side effect of monetary policy. Now tell Greg Mannarino one more time. Who's responsible for monetary policy? Oh, yes, it's the same place that Goolsbee works for. Yes, it's the Federal Reserve, but you got to be lied to. You got to be distracted. Again, why not one question came up during the presidential clown show or the vice presidential clown show about monetary policy, about promising lower rates or nothing? Just zero, man. Because again, look, you got to be lied to. This is a lie. We all know about shrinkflation here, duh. Okay, but it's inflation that is destroying us. And this is a product of monetary policy. The last three presidents are responsible for this, working with the Fed. Again, no president has a printing press. No president has the ability to create inflation, but they can certainly work with the Fed. What have I been telling you? The Fed wants an ally behind the resolute desk. It sure as heck helps the Fed to inflate. Why do you think that Trump and Kamala are both saying the same thing? Pushing the Fed's plan. That is lower rates, weaker currency, the polar opposite of what we actually need. We need higher rates and a stronger currency. But you see, Elizabeth Warren, Pocahontas thing creature, also not human here. Obviously, she knows what's going on here. I believe she's not that stupid. Neither is this other thing here, Madeline Dean. They know it. They want to deceive you. They want you to say, oh, we have your back here. We're going to worry about shrinkflation, not inflation. Make it up, man. Make any of this stuff up. But again, look, this market did nothing. This is, if you think that these are big losses for the market, no, it's a joke. And the joke apparently is on them, because we understand this is nothing. The market needs to fall. Is it going to? The promise of easy money. You got Goolsbee out here promising it. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Rates can, the word is interesting, can come down a lot. Well, the Fed's going to buy more debt. Absolutely. Now let's have another look. Look at that 10-year yield. Look at that 4.03. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's going to waver around. The Fed's going to get in here. They're going to buy more debt. Rest assured of that, because that's their goal, to buy it all, to issue more product, their product, to the world. Therefore, artificially suppress rates, therefore, obviously kill the currency along with it. Look at the dollar index here, pretty much flat, going much, much lower as we move forward. But you and I, we really don't need these anymore. Look at crude oil, by the way. That's WTI up another 4% today, just about. Brent crude off the charts. We're looking at this. We're laughing. They can yell and scream about 10-year yields and dollars and everything else. We have the absolute best on the planet risk indicator, period. This is telling us what we need to do and what we continue to need to do. This downtrend is remaining intact. That's what's happening as a result of the sell-off in the debt market that we're seeing. And that's just a 10-year yield, the whole freaking yield curve for the most part. Anyway, all we're worried about here is a massive spike, which we will not get prior to the selection. You understand that? We won't get. They're going to deceive you and distract you. Look at the Middle East. Look at the bomb hurricane. They never let this stuff go to waste. They're going to do things behind the scenes, and we are all aware of that. This is kind of interesting too. Look at this. The robust jobs data. It's all fake. You remember the vanished 814,000 jobs that they told us they added? But then it was, they had to, well, maybe we got that wrong here. They revised the data. There's no robust nothing. These are fake numbers. It's all propaganda. The Bureau of Labor, look this up for yourself. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, I don't know how, a while back, told us the numbers are all fabrications. They're not real. But again, there was a note. We went from a soft landing. Now we're not going to land at all. We've cratered already. It's gone. It's over. And this is all going to get much worse moving forward. There's no doubt about it. Do you think, honestly, that the mechanism in place is going to change? What are we hearing out of both puppets? Puppet 1 and Puppet 2. Well, we promise you lower rates because you're too stupid to know that you don't need lower rates nor a weaker currency. But we're going to promise you that because we think you're imbeciles. That's both Trump and Kamala. That's how dumb they think you are. But remember, don't pay attention to that. It's shrinkflation. It's not inflation. Make it up. Make any of this stuff up. It's impossible to do. So anyway, look, we get it. We know what's happening. And the beauty of this is, again, people, look, we're already in the right spots. What do I don't know another way to tell you this, man. We're totally on it. Yes, I know Milton is on its way. We all know that. You can't get away from it. It's the two things that's being, again, right now it's Milton. And, Middle East, Israel's going to attack. And we're waiting. The market is waiting to see what's going to happen here. It's incredible, man. They got people. I mean, look, man, this is a big deal. everything is a big deal. I get that. But when they want you to overly focus on something, I don't know, man. Bells and whistles go off in my head. I'm saying, okay, something else is going on here. And make sure you focus on these things, and that's gonna it. It's not gonna stop here. What we're seeing here moving forward, nothing. Well, I can tell you this: after the presidential selection, as you all know, all bets are off. All bets are off. You're going to see a lot of fakery. You're going to see a lot of more so rigging in the debt market than you can possibly imagine. So what you're seeing right now, this little drop in the market's nothing. The bump in the 10-year yield, the bump in the dollar. This is fear. Well, the dollar, the knee-jerk dollar, which we had recently, and it's not going to last. What you're seeing in the debt market is a rebalancing. It's too easy to see. If you've been in this market as long as I have, you're witnessing a repeat performance of what we've seen over and over and over and over again. It's laughable. Again, this is cash. This is institutional money coming out of the debt market for which the Fed's going to replace. That cash is going to make its way into the stock market. Mark my words. We've seen, how many times have we been over this? If you've been with me for years or however long, we've seen this. It's laughable. And then the panic sets in, and the people don't know what to do, and then they get afraid and they make bad choices. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's too simple. We are so much smarter than they are. Only because we pay attention to what's happening, man. They make it seem like this is a one-off. I'm talking about with the fear creation in the market and the distraction and deception. This thing with the hurricane is real, okay? Engineered or not, I know many of you think this is weather manipulation. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's a real thing. The fact that even the media, I forget where I was listening to, unnatural. I went, unnatural. That's very interesting. Maybe it is unnatural to see what we're seeing here. Went from a category 1 to a category 5 in like an hour. Apparently, it's only been seen one other time in history, according to that dude I was listening to, whatever. And a lot of people are going to die. People are going to die. Property is going to be destroyed. If you guys and girls follow my Instagram, did you see what St. Armand Circle looked like after Helene, this Helene thing? I had no idea. I went down there, as most of you know. Go check out my Instagram, link below. You will be blown away. It was devastated, and now it's going to get hit again. It's amazing. It really is. And what this will do, more cash to be pulled into the now to pay for this and pay for that. That's all this is, a means to an end. They think, look, they're going to splatter our blood and guts all over the place, whether it's through weather manipulation, bomb hurricanes, war. They want us dead. Can I say this another way? Let me think. They want us dead. Want us dead. It's all about control. They want to reduce the population of this world. I've been telling you this for years. I wrote papers about this. I don't know another way to say it. You guys and girls don't believe that? It's about control. People, a neo-feudal system, a population that is probably less than half of what we have right now. Easy to control. They already got the manipulation thing down. They've got people locked into believing absolute falsehoods. We can't get the truth out of anybody here. Puppet 1 and Puppet 2, every single word out of their mouths are lies. They're not telling, neither one of them is capable of telling you the truth. It's a lie. Understand, if their mouth is moving, it's a lie. If Kamala's mouth is moving, it's a lie. If Trump's mouth is moving, if he's breathing, it's a lie. You understand? Honestly. I hope you guys and girls are understanding what's happening here. And there's no saving grace. I am sorry to say that the world economy is done. The world economy is being wiped out along with the middle class on a worldwide scale. Jeffrey, thank you. Dude, buy every freaking dip that comes along. Abso-freaking-lutely. NVIDIA. How many of you remember about a month ago, we had a massive sell-off in NVIDIA? Right here on this blog, I said, guys and girls, this is going to be a massive buying opportunity. Have you seen what NVIDIA has done? In fact, I put out something today in my newsletter for all of you that got involved in NVIDIA back then. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. If this was a trade for you, all right, a derivative trade I'm talking about, I would consider pulling profit here, not because they think it's going to go down, but because, again, you've made an astonishing amount of cash here. If you bought NVIDIA as an investment, what has Greg been saying? Tech. What is Greg putting where's Greg putting his money to work? JEPQ. I own a ton of JEPI already. I'm buying JEPQ to increase my exposure to tech, man. People, I got your back. I'm not going to let you down. If you look, I'm not right all the time, but together, our record is astonishing. It really is. And again, it's not because we are any smarter than anybody. We're just paying attention to what's going on. We know what the drivers of the markets are. We know who our enemy is. We know who the puppets are. We know what they're promising us, and it's all over. It is over. Okay, Mitch. Thanks again. I hope I am making sense to all of you out here. I really, really do. Anyway, look. I don't know what else there is to honestly say here today. It's too much. It really is in many, many ways. But again, nothing here is surprising to you if you follow this blog. Nothing surprises me. You know, and we really just got to keep paying attention to what's going on and then making the right decisions. Don't be afraid. No fear. If we realize, we have to understand what you see now is it's playing out again. Go back and look at the old videos. Go back as far as you want to go. We're seeing it all play out now. And I'm telling you guys and girls here again, wherever you are on this planet Earth, if you think things are bad now, you have no idea what they have in store for us. I've already said things that nightmares are made of, like bomb hurricanes, okay, or whatever it has to be, is going to be weaponized against you and me, because to them, to the 1% and 2%ers, to the central banks of the world, we are nothing but a means to an end. That's it. Our lives are worth zero, less than zero. To those that want control, and they are going to eliminate a vast percentage of this world's population. I'm certain of it. I've been saying this for years. However they have to do it, warp speed vaccines, disease processes, whatever it might be, they're going to do it. It's crazy, man. I know I'm sitting here preaching to the choir on all this, but that's it, man. I think what I'll do, all right, because I know I haven't been answering as many questions as I should. My friends are here, Gio Ryder, Magic Mika. Thanks, all you guys. I love all you guys and girls. Is there anything specific that you and I want to discuss before we get out of here today? Remove the poison. Food. They're killing us with the food, people. I can't say this another way. With the medications that they're fist feeding us down our throats, they want you on a drug from the moment you're born, which also have miserable side effects, and they want to increase. They don't want to cure a damn thing. You do understand that, right? I was in medicine for 20 years, and I can promise you that not the doctors or the nurses or the medical staff, they want you well. Believe me, people don't get into medicine these days because it's going to make you rich, because it ain't. Okay, they do it because they care. They do it because they feel good about the job that they're doing to save lives, to help people thrive. But the pharmaceutical companies, every single one of them, they want to keep you sicker. The sicker they make you, the more medications they can give you. Okay, you understand? They don't want to cure you. They want you ill. It would be very simple to cure something, but then you don't have a customer anymore. Imagine curing disease process X, Y, Z, whatever it might be. All of a sudden, that's cured. You don't have a customer anymore. But if you can keep that person ill for the rest of their life, you have a lifelong customer. When are people going to understand that? You do understand that pharmaceutical companies get massive government subsidies. Do you know how many trillions of dollars was funneled to the pharmaceutical companies during COVID, Trump's tenure? Oh yeah, you didn't know about that? Maybe you should look it up for yourself. We're being killed. We're being slaughtered. The food is poisonous. It's poison. We all know that. What do we do? Where's the uproar? No, it's not there. You know what they do? And I've told you this before. You go into any kind of a food outlet. They put all the garbage right in front of your eyes. All the good stuff is up here or down low. It's obviously much more expensive. They make the cheap stuff. Well, obviously it's cheap. People are going to buy it because they don't even know what they're buying. People are too dumb to know anything anymore. And that's part of the dumbing down process here. It's unbelievable. Really, it just is. It's too freaking much. I know. Be careful. I got to be careful what I say because, again, they will take down this video. If you're worried, if I say things in a video that maybe you think that they don't want you to know, save this to your computer. Listen to it later. They've taken down my videos before. You won't know that. And you can't, the truth is so powerful that there are those that don't want you to know it. And there are those that are right now puppets doing everything in their power to keep you from knowing the truth. They're going to continue to lie to you. That are not going to point their fingers at the Federal Reserve. No, 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 no. Can't happen. It's unbelievable. But this is where we're at. And it's astonishing because, well, here's the thing. Look, people have been conditioned to be lied to from the moment they take their first breath. That's why truth is so powerful and so harming. People can't handle it. You throw truth at people, they get angry at it because they can't handle it. You lie to them, they love it. It is. It's an empire of lies, and it's going to get monumentally worse. Again, what did we say at the end of last year? People, go look at my videos at the end of last year. And the year before that, I said the themes were going to be more lies, more tales, more distractions, more deceptions, distortions of the truth, alternate facts. That's what they do. What can I tell you, man? Again, preaching here to the choir on all this. All right, look, I went off on food and medicine, but I think we're pretty much on the same page with all this. It's a terrible thing. But what else did you expect, man? Anything else you guys and girls want to cover before I get out of here? Oh, we kind of done it. Love you back, Magic. You know that. Love everybody here. You're all amazing to me. I can't thank you all for being here. I'm in Bradenton, Florida. I'm just inside of Sarasota. This here is not an evacuation zone, although I have to tell you the truth, many of my neighbors have evacuated out of here. It's a ghost town where I live right now. Look, man, I'm just going to hunker down, and I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. All right. My real estate forecast, very, very simple, Chris. I've been telling you for the longest time. Let's just put that into perspective because it's a great question. I've spoken about it many times. Let's just, again, if we understand that the forces of supply and demand no longer count for a thing anymore, just like the earnings season, you got PE ratios and forward guidance and balance sheet, nothing matters about easy money. If we have now both presidential selectee puppets promising us all the same thing, that is, of course, artificially suppressed rates. Let's tackle that one. When a mechanism is put in place here to keep rates artificially suppressed, what happens? What do we know for a fact happens to the price of real estate? I'm going to give you one clue. It goes up. Now, in combination with artificially suppressed rates, obviously means a weaker currency. It's going to take more currency to buy anything, real estate, shares of stock, food, whatever it might be. So where do you think real estate is going? It's in a massive hyperbubble, along with everything else. We've never seen this before. The environment that we have now, when I say hyperbubbles to the upside, I can't underscore that enough. Hyperbubbles to the upside like we've never seen. We literally never seen this before. And also inverse bubbles as well. What this comes down to is what you and I have been talking about forever: price action distortions. There isn't a single asset today, nothing, not one, that has a real price discovery mechanism behind it. And that's a very simple thing to understand why. When you have central banks collectively, Luna, thank you. I answered your question, I think, before on my newsletter, which I hope all of you subscribe to anyway. When you have central banks around the world, again, they have their bases on every continent of this world, and they are attacking us. We are under attack. You can't know that. No one's going to point their fingers at it. Henceforth, why it didn't come up during the presidential debate, the vice presidential debate. Pocahontas is going to bring it up. No one's going to tell you this stuff. They are the enemy. They are the government. They run it all. The monetary system, the financial markets, everything. Even the flow of information. You have to understand that's true. They all get it from the. And how do you know that? You flip through the channels like I do. I'm flipping through CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business, all of them every day. Same script, same lines, same words. So that tells you They're getting their information from a single source. You understand? Anyway, when you have this kind of an environment where we've seen artificially suppressed rates now since the meltdown in 2008, massive, massive currency devaluation, global debt skyrocketing like we've never seen. Again, under the last three presidents have been in bed with the Federal Reserve to agree that it's hard, to a degree that it's hard to get your head around, more so than any other president before them combined, going back to George Washington. When you have this kind of environment, there is no price discovery anymore. It's all fake, like the data. Understand? And that's why you and me are at least trying to take advantage of this and stay on the right side. If we realize that, look, man, with regard to what's going to happen after the presidential selection is whoever wins, there's no winner. Whoever is selected here is traitor number one, public enemy number one. They're working with the Fed, as they both are now, promising you lower rates. Again, the Fed runs it all. All the other nonsensical stuff on the side, that's to keep you deceived, distracted, angry. That's what that's about. It's designed to do that. You understand? Two wings of the same bird. They're working together against you and against me and against all of us. But you're not allowed to know that because they got some people stuck in this box and some people stuck in that box. Division, hatred, we can't come together. You know the story. This is exactly what we've been warned about people since, I don't know, time immemorial. And it's here now. It's here now. And we all lose. But what we're going to see, no matter who is selected behind the Resolute desk, is we are going to see you think it's bad now with regard to debts and deficits hyperballooning? You're going to wish we were back here today. Remember this video. Save it to your computer because I'm telling you right now, you're going to wish we were here right now compared to what we're going to see in a very short period of time. And people are going to wonder what's happening. And then we're going to hear from one side, oh, well, that's because so-and-so's policies aren't being allowed to be used. We don't have a king. We do have a central bank that does run the show, but you're not allowed to know that. And if whatever it might be, there's going to be an excuse why the economy's failing, why this isn't working, why we're seeing inflation. It's bomb hurricanes. It's, war, which is going to expand. Many, many, many more people are going to die. You get it? I think we're kind of on the same page with all these people. Sick, man. Anyway, I think that's kind of it, man. I don't know what else there is to say about this thing. Tampa is about an hour north of me. We're going to get hit by this. Again, I am inland. I'm about 45 minutes from the beach. 40 to 45 minutes from the beach area over there. Storm surge is the destroyer. We know that. Obviously, the wind and everything else that comes along with it as well. So what do you guys and girls think about this? Is this an unnatural event, this bomb hurricane right now? Or do you think it's just it's okay? It's just normal. I'm telling you, man. We got to be ready for anything. They're not done with us by any means. They're going to do things to us, people that you can't even possibly imagine. Maybe things like this, maybe worse as well. Again, we're not just a means to an end here, people. We're people with lives and families, and we're able, we're here for a reason. The Almighty wants us here, and they want us gone. That should tell you something. That should really tell you who's running the situation, shouldn't it? All right, look, man, before I keep going off on all this whole thing, yes, we are lions, and whatever they're going to throw at us, we're going to get through this. I promise you that. There's just no doubt about it. And that's it, man. Opportunity is everywhere, and the biggest opportunity, I'm just looking at it from John's comment. Every day we're given an opportunity here to turn this around. Do you realize that? But the reason why we can't do that is because they got people locked. They got these people over here and these people over here. There's no middle ground anymore. The hatred and division that is and continues to be fostered right now by the puppets. We know who they are. Okay. They're keeping people controlled. They're keeping people in line. They're told what to say and when to say it. Oh, you think the things that they say are spontaneous as well? No, nothing is. Nothing is left to chance here. Nothing at all whatsoever. And again, by this mechanism, we cannot come together and to elicit change. Imagine what we could do if we did come together, if we held people accountable. Let me tell you something. There's people on both sides of the aisle here that know that their respective overlord, whoever it might be, is lying. They know it is. It's hitting them the wrong way. At least I would imagine. I hope so, unless that people have been dumbed down to the point of they really don't know. But they will not call their respective overlord out. Can't happen because they are, again, putting their faith in the wrong place. And in my view, we've been warned about false gods, haven't we? God will, the Almighty will take his revenge out on every single one of us. By not taking action, we're taking an action. We're allowing the system to destroy us. You understand? We've asked for this in many, many ways. We really, really have. And we're going to pay a terrible price for it. People, love you all from the heart. I mean that. I will be here tomorrow. The storm isn't going to hit here, from what I understand, my area until like Wednesday-ish later on. I mean, I'll keep you on top of it. I mean, you're watching the news, right? I live in Bradenton, just inside of Sarasota. You'll be able to know when I'm getting hit by this thing. It's looking kind of gloomy here right now. But anyway, that's kind of it. Yes, I am protecting the race car. Copo's sitting there, is waiting. It's just waiting. And if this thing passes, I'll be out racing on Sunday. I think Thursday is kind of going to be a no. Every Thursday, I bring my race car down to Bradenton over here. I hope to see you there. I always meet people over there. You guys and girls come down to watch. I love it. But Sunday, hopefully, I'll be there with the Copo, lighting that quarter mile on fire, man. That's my plan. This guy loves you from the heart, as always. And thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Anyway, let's do something about these thumbs up, people. The thumbs up, it takes you a split second to do it. Helps the algorithms. The comments here, I don't care what you say. All right. I mean, you could say anything. You say, hi, Greg. Goodbye, Greg. We hate you, Greg. We love you, Greg. How's Coco? Whatever you want. All right. It helps the algorithms pick up the video, and people will hear this stuff. I can't imagine. Look, man, maybe there's other guys and girls out here who are talking about this stuff. I hope there are. I wish there were more. If any of you are thinking about starting your own blog, I will help promote you from here to kingdom come. I want more people to understand what's happening to them. They don't know. They have no idea of why things are the way they are. It's too simple to understand. You get it? I will see all of you in the morning. I will see all of you in the morning. All right. Until we meet again, people, please take care of yourselves, of course, and each other. All right. That's it.